Good afternoon, everybody. So here is Crystal Lotus channel, and today we will have a special video. I didn't forget about stones, so I will talk about one very uh, interesting stone which has been used in so many thousand years by people. And today we will talk about sapphire. And sapphire is it's one of the hardest stone in the most scale. So from 1 to 10 it's the hardness, so 1 is the softest and 10 is the maximum. So the hardest stone is diamond, that has the 10, and sapphire is a family of corundum, so it's a 9 hardness, so it's really very hard. It means it doesn't get scratched easily by the nail or by glass or something. It's really hard, and it can scratch other stones like quartz and fluorite and apatite is softer stones, so you should be careful when you have sapphire not to put together with other stones. It could get scratched. And the reason that also it's so hard, it's very difficult to carve something, to make some carvings like skulls or ball or dragon or heart, whatever. It's very hard to cut and to polish and to carve. It costs more work and more money. So so that's the reason sapphire has been used a lot in jewellery. Usually earrings, rings, and pendant has been made in sapphire. So the word sapphire, Saffiros, it's a Greek word which means blue. Blue. Saffiros, like blue stone, no, blue. And the sapphire has been used since a very long time. But there is a debate going on if it was really sapphire, what they mentioned, or was it lapis lazuli. So we cannot confirm what was true. So sapphire, there is a legend, they say the testament of Moses, the 10th testament, the tablet which he had, was made of sapphire or lapis lazuli, but somebody says says sapphire. So we cannot know what is the truth because we don't know where is it. And also sapphire was used in the Greek mythology, in the Delfi temple, Delphi, in the Apollo temple, for the priest or the priestess used to wear the necklace of sapphire to have more vision and intuition. And sapphire is connected to Saturn. So the Hindu people, they believe that by wearing sapphire, the Saturn, which is usually a planet of restriction and blocks and problems, it's in favor of you, so it helps you. So that's what the Hindu believe. But also the Buddhist people believe that sapphire is a stone of enlightenment and devotion. And also the Christianity, so later the popes and the bishop and like this, they used to make sapphire rings with gold, saying it's a stone of morality, of wisdom, and also kings. Their crowns used to have sapphires, a symbol of strength, power. So sapphire is a stone basically for protection, for wisdom, for communication, chastity, devotion, spirituality, and also protection against treachery, theft, disease, like plague at that time was a big problem in the 1600s. In Europe usually was a really huge problem. Fever and skin disease. So this helps sapphire. And also, of course, against protection against black magic and bad eyes. And it's very good for concentration. And also, sapphire has been given as a stone of fidelity, of long-time marriage. They say 45 years. It's quite a long time. It's a really nice gift to give you the spouse, or the person which you married, a ring of sapphire after 45 years together, or at least 40, so just numbers. So that's what they say. And so the sapphire is also a very good stone for inner strength, kindness, judgment, hope, faith, wisdom, this sort of strength. And the element, I would say, I feel it's more an air element. It works a lot on the mind, this part of the body. And also it's associated in astrology, an astrological sign in the month of September. So that is the Virgo and the Libra. And also Taurus and Sapphire. Capricorn and Sagittarius, they have this birthstone. And where is found? Well, actually it's found many places in the world, in India, but it's not the top. In India, the top Sapphire, it's the blue one, and it's found in Kashmir. It was found till 1920 was mined, so it's more than 100 years. The mine is closed, so there is no more Kashmir new mine found. So it's a rare, one of the rarest sapphire, expensive, really expensive. But if you are interested, Kashmir sapphire I can get for you. I have a good connection in India, so no problem. And then the other top sapphire, which is known worldwide, is the Sri Lanka sapphire, the Ceylon sapphire. That's really well known. It's really top. It's not so blue, but it's really nice. This also I can get for you, no problem. Just contact me, I will write to you for the prices and availability and everything. And then sapphire is found in Africa a lot. In the Madagascar is quite known. It's quite nice. Can be nice blue, really nice blue. And this I can get some skulls, some carvings, some really lovely carving skulls we can do for you. And also other parts of Africa have sapphire, like Cameroon, Kenya, Tanzania. They have sapphire. Not so big mine, not so important, but they have. And then also in Asia is found a lot sapphire, in Cambodia, in China some part, India, Afghanistan. So these places have sapphire. And also in South America and Colombia they have sapphire, and also in Australia. But these are small mines. The most important mine, yeah, and another very important mine is the Burma. It's the Myanmar sapphire. That's also very important. Was long time mined and really wished by people. So and so the sapphire, and also it's interesting that the sapphire is also found in the Czech Republic. Yeah, that's where we are from. Crystal Lotus channel. We are from the Czech Republic. So, and we have a nice store with a lot of choice of stones, of minerals and jewelry, silver jewelry, skulls and dragons. So if you would like something, just contact us or visit the website crystallotus.z and you can find anything. And the Czech sapphire is very rare, and because the mining here is not allowed, it's closed. I saw it myself one time, really this huge piece in the stone show. I didn't have that time the finance to buy it. It was really quite expensive. Because the king, the famous Czech king, King Charles, he was very interested into stones, especially in ruby and sapphire. And he had made his crown by different gemstones, and his castle has a special room which he used to visit for meditation, and there also a lot of gemstones and stone, and probably were Czech, these stones. Probably also garnet he used, because the Czech garnet is quite famous. It's a rare type of garnet. It's more red, like blood. It's not like the Indian one, which is the common one, which is more like a dark red. From Africa, from Tanzania, they have also garnet, and China. The Czech one is really nice, like blood, like a nice color, and small pieces. But this is another video, so today we will talk about sapphire, and sapphire looks like this. So here I have something to show you. I have a beautiful skull, so quite big for a sapphire stone. So this is what I can show you today. That's a sapphire. It's not blue, because blue means more blue. It's a gray blue, but we can get more blue sapphire skull if you like, from the same carver and design. Really lovely. So we have the skull here, and tumblestones. Tumblestones are really not actually found a lot, because it's really hard to carve this stone and to polish. It takes a lot of time, effort and money, but sometimes it's possible. Some tumblestone, if you like in your pocket, we do have available at crystallotus.z. Tumblestone. And now the most important part is the jewelry. But before we go into the jewelry, I have to say that sapphire is not only blue. It's a family of corundum, so it can have different colors. I will show you what different colors. The blue one is the most famous and it's the one which people search the most. But it's not the only color in Sapphire. There is the red one, which is another very famous and very loved by people. That would be the next video if you're interested. But ruby. That's the same family as Sapphire, corundum. So there is the red, purple. It's ruby. Also very nice one and really love. So let's start. So here we have, that's unusual, a yellow sapphire in a silver ring. It's a lovely ring you can wear in your finger. So yellow sapphire, available at the shop Crystal Lotus Z. So or you can contact us or visit us, Radeskalova, just 100 kilometers from Prague, so not so far. You can take a train or by car, how you wish. The yellow sapphire is quite unusual. It's like cream yellow, not really yellow, but a creamish yellow. So we have lovely earrings. So we do sell those pieces. And sapphire is mostly done in jewelry because it's expensive stone and also very hard to work. So people prefer to do jewelry and really lovely. And all these sapphires are available from Tanzania, from Africa, from African mine. And there is the brown one. That's also very unusual and the rare one. Brown sapphire. It's very interesting. We have earrings and rings available. Brown sapphire, really lovely. And there's the classic blue one. It can be more blue, and it's more expensive the more blue one, and it's more rare. All silver item. So I'll show you the blue one. This is very nice earring, big one, if you like. All you find at Crystal Lotus at our website. Here. Then we have interesting earring, if you like triangles or geometry symbol. This. Then there is a sapphire, very interesting double color. I don't have it here. It's ruby and sapphire, really interesting, red and blue. It's really lovely. It's called no wonder. It's called the wonder sapphire. It's a really nice one, but I don't have it here. You can see in the shop, please. Then we have the pink version, pink sapphire, but it's controversial because some people call it ruby because it's pink, or salmon sapphire. You could even categorize it as ruby. It is not a mistake because the red corundum or the purple it's ruby, but it's up to you. If you write salmon sapphire or pink ruby, it's up to you. And we have also available rings and pendants. So this is all what we have available. And and what's the difference of all this color? Does it any difference? Yes, it does, because the blue color, the blue vibration, well, if it is dark, it's like almost indigo. It almost works on the third eye, so here for your intuition, for your psychic, but also for the fifth chakra, for communication. It's a wisdom stone for your intuition. So the blue color and the pink color is a heart chakra, so it's for your heart chakra. It works for your heart chakra, for opening your heart, for unconditional love, for calming your mind, your heart, traumas and pains. The yellow one, it's for solar plexus, so it's down again. It's for energy, vitality, for self-esteem, creativity, joy of life. It's really unusual, yellow one, but it's also available. Pink, blue, and brown. Yeah, the brown one is really unusual. I was reading it; it is quite rare. It's a very, it's the most grounding one of all the sapphires. The brown color is the earth. Earth is the roots of the earth, so it's really grounding. It really brings you down. So these are the differences of all this sapphire, and also the elements maybe a little bit different. The brown ones, I would say it's an earth and air element. The pink one, the pink sapphire or the ruby, say fire and air. Yellow one, so could be fire and air element. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and let us know if you like something. So just contact us at crystallotus.z. And thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste, Arjuni Greco, Crystal Lotus channel.